disappointed after the partnership that you and Reza put together that you didn't push it over 200, that you fell away at the end?
No, I was very happy with the score that we got. You can always want more, but to get 190 plus first innings is a lot of runs. So, yeah, I looked at the positive side of that. I knew that if you get wickets, 2 or 3 wickets early doors, it was going to be tough for them, and it worked out very good.
Well, it is a different format, but seeing the guys bowl like that at the death, not giving too much away, is that the type of bowling you want to see?
Yeah, I think we're moving in the right direction with death bowling. I mean, I think we've seen that over the last while. In Australia, the 3-seamers were very, very good. In the one-day series, there was times we weren't as good as we wanted to be. And then tonight, obviously, a brand new attack coming out, executing really well. Obviously, to the one side, there was a little bit of eating into the wind, so that made it pretty easy from the one side, but it was a little bit more tricky from the other side. But very good to see them closing games down. Maury at the end there held his nerve, and really nice to bowl almost 5 Yorkers, and went for 1 boundary there, so that's very good. Yeah, but all in all, today is a very good performance. We got to understand that Pakistan has been hands down the best T20 side in the world for the last 2 years, and we have been playing a lot of different players. We haven't been playing even close to the same team in one series at all. So to put on a performance like that today, you need to really be on top of your game to beat a team like that. So yeah, chuffed for the performance we put in today.
We put a record partnership with Reza. Was there even time to talk between balls and balls just flying out of the top?
No, it was a nice partnership. The wicket was nice. It was a little bit quicker than the one-day game we played on. So we felt like it was a good opportunity to be really positive. The stuff that we've been speaking about in the one-day team is to try and make sure we take that style of play towards oppositions when there's an opportunity to do it. And he was very good tonight. To get 100 and what is it, 150? Yeah, to get that in a T20 game is very good. It sets you up really, really nicely. So even though we didn't get 10 or 15 more at the end, we made up with that partnership there.
What do you think makes David Miller such an outstanding fielder?
I think the most important thing for any fielder to be really good in the field is you need to anticipate well and you need to want the ball. David is obviously a very, very good athlete, but with all good fielders, you want to go to where the hot spots are. You want to go to where the ball's going to go, and that's the most important thing. Sometimes you can sense it on a fielder in his eyes when he's not so sure about the hot spots. With Dave, he's always just going to the hot spots because he wants to make a play, and that's really good to see. That even though, even for any cricketer, you don't have to always score runs or get wickets, but you can make an impact in the field as well. And those 2 run-outs was brilliant tonight, and changed the game for us.
What do you think of the wicket today, Jimmy?
Yeah, very good wicket. That's a very big one-day wicket. Came on nicely. There was some good carry and bounce in it as well, and even a little bit of spin in it as well. So for me, that's the kind of one-day wicket or one-day cricket wicket or T20 wicket that you want to play on. Great value for shots. The ball travels nicely. So yeah, very well done to the groundsman.
You spoke about completely different bowling attack. So how happy are you with the depth of fast bowlers, especially that way?
Yeah, we've obviously had a lot of guys coming through, but I think it's quite different. Your T20 bowlers and your one-day cricket bowlers. For me, they're still, in one-day cricket, it's all about. Obviously, Test is in terms of consistency is the highest that you can get. But one-day cricket is about landing the ball in a good period for long periods of the game. Whereas with T20 cricket, you can actually be a little bit all over the place, and it's actually hard to line up. So that's why we've got nice variety in our T20 bowling team tonight. If you look at someone like Junior, balls off the wrong foot, lands 3 meters behind the stumps. Chris Morris's bounce, and then Buren left-hander. So that's nice when you have variety. I always like, especially in T20 cricket, to have a variety in your bowling attack. And then you've got Shamo, who's bowling really well at the moment. So it's a nice variations to have.
Does Reza just keep on impressing you?
Yeah, what I'm really liking about Risa, what he's doing at the moment, is he's improved his consistency. We've always knew that Risa had a bit of flair in him. He's one of those guys that is just beautiful to watch when he cover drives or back for drives. But it was a bit more about consistency, and I feel he's added that to his game after the Mzansi. Obviously, they started with being really consistent, but he's starting to do it a little bit more now. It's not just 1 in every 5 knocks. It's starting to become 3 out of 5, and that's really important, especially from a one-day team as well.
What do you think makes Pakistan such a formidable team for them to be number 1 in the world?
I think their bowling attack. Once again, a lot of variety. They've got a very good left-arm spinner that bowls with a new ball and picks up wickets, and it's very different than other spinners that you face across the circuit. Their leg spinner normally does really well in the middle for them. Tonight we made sure that we could put a bit of pressure on him to take that out of their arsenal. And then, as you can see, they've always got a lot of variety in their seamers. You know, a hustling left armer that bowls hard lanes with a good slow ball. Ali's got the ball to reverse. So I think if you look at their fast bowling depth, they have got a lot of wicket takers in their squad. And T20 cricket is about getting wickets. So I think that's been their recipe of the last year. Their top 3 in the batting has been doing very well, but I think their main asset is their capabilities to strike.
Faf, we know there's a series going on behind the scenes, but can we expect changes in the next game and in the rotation?
Yeah, I'm being dropped
Okay.
for the next 2. Bringing in or resting. I'm the only test player that's still, obviously Quinny was the other guy, but now all of the test players, it was only for tonight. I was going to play this game to make sure that, you know, there's been a lot of cricket, everyone's played a lot, the 3 format players has played a lot, so me personally, just to get that tank filled up again for this test series, and then it's combinations. Obviously there's one change that will come in, and obviously a new captain that will have to be decided. But yeah, we'll try and make sure that we get through the squad as best as can. Try and see if we can get guys playing as well, the whole squad.